Mr. Gower?
What data you're talking about?
Okay, so from our prior meeting, you were going to send out the technology survey, and we were interested in learning or learning about the data that was received from the technology survey.
The information was given out in the grade level meeting on that form. Those were the popular apps that the teachers asked for from the survey that was written out from the last PPLC meeting that Ms. Johnson told me exactly what questions to put in the survey. The survey then went ahead and you were given your choices and everybody got every single thing they asked for.
Now that I don't necessarily understand that, and I think when you presented that in the grade level meetings,
no,
that was not necessarily my understanding that was the information that we would use or utilize for for PPLC. But can you give us some specifics as to what was determined? Because I do not know, and other people may know what came from the survey.
What? I said clearly in the meeting, in the grade level meeting, that this is the piece of paper with all of the apps that were listed that people wanted in the school. And that was the compiled list. And then people selected what they chose. And then it was ordered from there.
Okay, well, that we're not privy to that. So can you tell us what were the teachers requesting, what was ordered, and what will be ordered? We're just wanting the specifics on the.
Everybody got what they ordered. If they wanted RAS Kids, they got RAS Kids. If they wanted vocabulary and Nearpod, they got vocabulary and Nearpod. Mm-hmm. Everything that they put on their survey that they wanted, they got.
So,
including IXL. Including IXL.
Because what I was talking about RAS Kids, and we got RAS Kids. So that's just for primary. We got an email saying this is how we sign up and how we sign our kids up.
Yes.
So how is it that teachers because I didn't understand that I was actually receiving an app just because I filled out that form. I didn't know that just filling out the form meant that I was going to get vocabulary. So everything the teachers asked for, they received. Is that
pretty
correct?
Much, they got everything they wanted, yes.
So the school does have vocabulary now. Is that correct?
They do.
How would anyone know that? I didn't know that.
They have Nearpod. It was just purchased.
So, Mr. Grauer, my question is, how are teachers aware of that? Because I was not.
It just got purchased. You'll be getting an email about it. It's not instant. So when I called RAS Kids to get the invoice for the purchase, I found out we had 3 licenses. I got them transferred, and the first 3 people on the list got their licenses. Then we had to purchase 5 more because we already had 3 that were already there, like we talked about in our first meeting. We had 3 licenses that were there with RAS Kids till December of 2023. So I made sure that those licenses got transferred out so we could utilize them, and they got reassigned. And they were given out already to the people who, the first beginning, and then it will go on from there to the people who asked for RAS Kids. That's how it works. When I get the information from vocabulary, then I send out the email to the staff. As soon as they send it to me, it can get set up. That's how all apps work.
But
Mr. Grauer.
Yes.
Sorry, Ms.
Yes, Ms. Raya.
If you don't mind. I'm just wondering because I had requested RAS Kids. So are you saying the people that already had licenses at RAS Kids have access, but the new people?
We had 3 outstanding we had 3 outstanding licenses for Raz Kids that were already purchased for the school. So we started with primary and we're moving up. But the 5 licenses needed to be purchased, the additional 5. You're one of the 5. So as soon as I
Okay.
get the link from the company, then I will set up yours, put your email in, and you will get information telling you to set your students up.
Okay. And I think there was some misunderstanding. I think what Miss Allen was looking for was a response to the survey that was sent out. So not necessarily what
So
teachers have been given, but what did they ask for? Because
yeah, what teachers,
we as the PPLC did not get that information.
so as a staff, so the staff meets in grade level meetings, the whole school, and the PPLC is in those grade level meetings. So, the thing is, and what has to be realized is that the PPLC is not the governing body of the whole school. It's just not. And basically, we have committees in the meetings and we have grade level team meetings. And PPLC is not the only place that people can talk about curriculum, obviously. So the survey came out, it was discussed in PPLC. PPLC created the survey, it went out to staff, and also very generously, I mean, not every single one of those things has to be purchased either. It's really up to the principal's discretion. They want the PPLC is a recommendation of what they would like to be purchased. They don't say this must be purchased. It's a recommendation. He purchased everything for people. And when the survey came out, the things that came up that people wanted, they got. For example, pre-K needed pre-K programs. So they're getting their programs, what they requested, okay, on this from the survey. What everybody else requested got put on that survey to find out who wanted it, so we would know who to order it for, because we don't need to buy a blanket license for the whole school. Certain things, yes, like you've got to, for things like, if you're doing the what do you call it,